football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Off the play fake. Jackson rolling right. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now the first carry for King Henry. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That one caught LaJohntay Wester. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Second down, Jackson. This throw right, taken in by Flower. And the Ravens are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get it.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. This is Tyler Algier. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Travis Jones. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before.
No, we changed it. Go ahead.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Now, Jackson. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. Jackson now. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Third down and 3.
Williams on coverage.
They'll run it with Henry. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the leads, but it works out for them. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now it's Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Now Jackson. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to Cleveland. In a minute. On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. Tillman, the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
19 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10.
It's a jet sweep, and it's Jeudy. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Duvernay with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throw on the run. is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll run on first down with Algier. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Jackson now on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They'll run here with Hill. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no goal. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
46-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He's still on his feet, and he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore, an even 40 yards. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Henry trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They have been stuffed twice. What will they do here on third down and goal? They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he barrels in. here to begin the drive. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3.
Third and a yard.
Here we go, set.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the put. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 7 yards.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first down.
Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson up top again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Jackson looking to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Jackson. After that last play, we have an injured Raven. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Henry tries to pull his way in, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point is good, and the Ravens up their lead. It's now 24. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the
Ball
pickup.
on the
Brings up
32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that might have even lost a yard there. It's 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff, it's Algier. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
7-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be stopped. It's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
19.
Here's Rush. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Rush. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
To throw is Rush. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 3rd, they need 8.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Rush. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Rush. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long, the windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. I think they just missed out on what could have been a...
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Britton Simpson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. He's look. They're running on 1st down with Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now, rush. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Rush to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Ravens 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. Check go.
4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. A big hole. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score... I think this one is pretty much...
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen set up for Judkins. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go. On the give, here's Henry. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 1 yard to go.
They'll run. It's Henry.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game. Like, it's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Short, complete to Likely. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. There's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's...
He'll look to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the... Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 25
A pickup
yards.
there of 25 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. High throw, but it's ruled in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
A
line.
run here with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That complete to Algier. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward.
And he's in! David Njoku. Down, they'll run it on the draw. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's Rush. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
87 Sam Laporta. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Rush. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. I'll give on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And the Ravens first down.
To throw is Rush. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. Now it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens.